A Ukrainian official has told the BBC that they hope a New Year prisoner exchange with Russia will happen any day.
Despite his optimism, Petro Yatsenko from Ukraine's prisoner of war department said that negotiations with Russia have become more difficult since their forces began to make advances. From Lviv, our reporter Will Vernon has more.
A Christmas concert for Ukrainians exhausted by war. Dancer Lilia keeps her pain hidden. Her boyfriend, Bogdan, was captured by Russian forces 2.5 years ago. She hasn't heard from him since.
The Christmas holidays are a painful time. If you want to celebrate, then you should, but without forgetting that we need to support our soldiers. Bogdan is very kind. He really loves cats, just like I do.
Lilia still sends messages to Bogdan's phone,
Message for him in future.
knowing he can't see them.
I miss him a lot. He needs to be saved and have his freedom back.
Freedom for Ukrainians held by Russia. That's what Lilia and thousands of others are demanding. They hold regular street demonstrations. This one calling on the world not to forget the prisoners at Christmas.
Many of the relatives here have no idea where their loved ones are or what condition they're in. Russia provides prisoners with almost no access to communication with relatives, which only intensifies the suffering of families here in Ukraine.
For this family, the wait is finally over. Andriy and Lena served in the Ukrainian military and were both captured by the Russians in 2022. Lena, who was pregnant, was set free after 2 weeks. But Andriy was freed only recently, after 2.5 years in captivity.
They beat us mercilessly, with sticks in their fists and feet. The food was horrifying, rotten fish heads and sour cabbage. I thought about my wife constantly. I remembered her smell and was desperately hoping to receive a letter from her.
Here, Andriy meets his son, Leon, for the very first time.
I constantly wrote him letters, saying he would finally have the child he'd wanted for so long. Later, I learned that he hadn't received a single one.
We want to spend these holidays together and feel the warmth of being a family.
The Russian authorities told us allegations of mistreatment of prisoners were false, and captured Ukrainian militants were treated humanely according to the Geneva Convention. Will Vernon, BBC News, Lviv.